guys, Shayna here for University TV, bringing you to the campus of California University of Pennsylvania.
I'm Nicole Aaron, and we were just heading out for our tour. Why don't you come join us?
California University of Pennsylvania is located in the countryside of the Appalachian Plateau, an area of rolling hills.
Southwestern Pennsylvania is beautiful. If you could see it now when it's summer and the hills are green and the flowers, the wildflowers are out, it's just a beautiful place to be.
We're very close to Pittsburgh, so we could travel up to Pittsburgh in less than a half hour to 40 minutes. So up there's a lot of opportunities to go hang out with friends, go to Pittsburgh Pirate games, Pittsburgh Penguin games. Also at the Jefferson Apartments, we're able to just hang out with friends and just have fun.
The CalU facilities have the best of both traditional and contemporary architecture, with historic buildings and new high-tech academic and residence halls spread out over the 92 acres on the banks of the Monongahela River.
Students are not lost in the crowd at CalU. This right-sized university has over 8,200 students and a 22-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, giving students just the right amount of attention they need.
Compared to big Division I universities, we don't have 400-plus students in the classrooms, so we have that focus from our instructor.
Tuition for full-time students is just over $5,000 a year. Out-of-staters pay closer to $8,500, and international students around $13,000.
The admissions policy. Right now, we will look at several areas in terms of a student applying to the university. What we're looking at is several areas off the high school transcript. One is the academic coursework that the student chose to take in high school. The second area that we look at is how well did the student do in the coursework that they selected to take. For a regular admit, we're looking for a student with a 2.9 GPA or above. We look at the coursework. We also look at the high school rank of the student to see where they rank amongst their peers. If a student is at a school that doesn't happen to rank, that won't penalize them in terms of admissions or scholarship. The last area that we choose to look at is the SAT. And our floor for SAT is a 910, which will bring in an entering class of 1020. That's our freshman goal for this entering class.
CalU Pennsylvania offers more than 100 programs of study, but the most popular among students is by far education.
Our students are involved in so many projects. I'll tell you one of the favorite ones that we have. It's called Duck Day. And we take little baby ducks to the schools, and children in the schools do all kinds of activities relating to the ducks. But that's just one of the many projects that we do in the neighboring elementary schools.
CalU's teacher education programs at the undergraduate and graduate level remained renowned for more than 150 years. But the school also has strong offerings in other areas, such as science and technology and liberal arts.
Just recently, we submitted some research to the National Weather Association. They do an annual conference every year. My students and I were working on various historical reconstruction projects of weather in the past. For example, a few years ago, there have been notable tornado outbreaks or winter weather scenarios where we really want to understand more deeply why a scenario set up the way it did, why it affected so many people, or why, in some cases, there were a lot of fatalities.
California University of Pennsylvania got its start in 1852 in a single building as a two-story academy, offering education from kindergarten through college.
Shortly after 1865, they obtained a charter as a normal school for their district and became a teacher preparatory school. No more little tykes here.
CalU has over 414 educators with 308 full-time instructors. 78% have their terminal degree, and 279 are on the tenure track.
My professors and I have become pretty good friends. They are very young professors in the meteorology program. They do anything to help me, and they'll do anything to have time for their students, which is very nice.
The CalU Vulcans don't only compete in the NCAA Division II, they win. The Vulcans have 5 men's and women's regional championship teams and 1 national championship in men's ice hockey. Both the men's and women's basketball teams made it to the National Division Elite 8.
We have this thing, it's called SAC, Athletes Supporting Athletes, and like your team as a whole, it would go to, like the swim team would go to a football game and we would paint our faces and we'd just be crazy. And the softball team once, the entire softball team came to one of our swim meets dressed in like water wings and like these little floaties, and they were cheering us on, and it was good to see other athletes coming out to support us.
CalU's lower campus features 6 smoke-free co-ed residence halls right in the center of campus, while the upper campus features a garden-style apartment complex located just 1.5 miles from main campus.
All units are more spacious than the average residence hall, with individual climate control, free local telephone service, and personal mailboxes. Cal U students often refer to this as a sweet life.
Cal U offers more than 100 clubs and organizations that are open for students to join and expand their college experience.
I played flag football. It's really competitive, flag football, because there's a lot of athletes from high school who aren't playing for the Cal football team, and they're really competitive. And if you win a championship, you get a chance to go to Maryland to play in a big tournament, and you went from there, you get a chance to go to Texas.
Academics, sports, and endless opportunities? Then mail in your application for California University of Pennsylvania or apply online.
We did it, we're done, we're out of here, so it's time to say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.